Task paralysis is when the thought of trying to get started on a task or deciding on the first step feels completely overwhelming and anxiety-inducing, in a way that may send you off into time-wasting, avoidant behaviors. It's a pattern that's frequently associated with attention deficit hyperactivity disorder or ADHD, but it can be a problematic issue for many other people too. Curiously enough, when a person gets through a bout of task paralysis, the actual doing of the task may not be that bad. Once you're in the midst of action, you may have noticed that a different part of your brain takes over, and you may get far more done than you expected, at least some of the time. But the paralysis in that time beforehand can cause tremendous stress, and it may have led to you missing deadlines, endlessly criticizing yourself, or wasting time that you could have otherwise put to much better use. The first thing to understand about task paralysis is that it doesn't mean you're lazy or that there's something wrong with you. We all have different neurological configurations, and everyone's brain has its own strengths and weaknesses. The very same traits that have made you more likely to be overwhelmed in certain situations will also allow you to be exceptionally skilled in other areas of your life, and there may be times in your life where you're powerfully focused, energetic, and creative. 3 core principles for overcoming task paralysis are, firstly, learning to warm up to a task. Many writers find that if they don't write for a long time, it's almost physically painful to try to begin a novel. Their brain can't even imagine being able to do it. Just as athletes need to warm up in order to safely compete, so writers need to get the brain reaccustomed to writing by writing anything, even a stream of consciousness paragraph of whatever's in your head, just to get the writing muscles warmed up again. Anyone beginning a task can benefit from some low-pressure warm-up time, where you commit to just doing one low-effort preparatory step to ease onto the path into action. Secondly, learning to calmly tolerate discomfort, knowing that an uncomfortable sensation doesn't get to control you and that it will pass. That horrible feeling of a task being impossible, or that intense urge to avoid it, these feelings are not all of who you are, and they're fleeting. They can and do pass. When you mindfully observe them and refuse to let them push you around, they'll lose their hold over you and even fade away completely over time. Thirdly, practicing self-compassion. Harsh self-criticism only tends to lead to more paralysis. When you instead learn to be kinder and more supportive towards yourself, it becomes easier to remember that you're capable, that you can in fact do this. And the deeply relaxing hypnotic part of this session is going to help you naturally feel more relaxed and in command of yourself when approaching tasks, so that you can more easily focus your attention and get into action. And you can notice how this benefits your life in countless different ways over time.